Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gem Mint. I'm here with another Omnibus comic book haul. This is for August 2nd, 2018. Y'all stick around and see what I got. Alright, y'all, so this is my Omnibus haul from InStockTrades.com. Except for the first book on the top here, I did get this off of eBay. This is the Doom 2099 complete collection by Warren Ellis. It is a trade paperback. I usually don't collect trade paperbacks, only when it's something that is not collected in hardcover, and I don't think it ever will be. I've been wanting to read this for a while. What's odd about it is it collects Doom 2099 24 through 39, which is the Warren Ellis run on the book. But it's weird how that's all they have in collected editions, like no 1 through 23 anywhere or anything like that. I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man 2099, so I always kind of wanted to read those other Marvel titles. This one is an out-of-print book that usually they ask a lot of money for online. I finally saw one for a good price on eBay, so I snagged it up. The cover price was $40. I think I paid like $60. Let's take a look at some of the artwork. All right, y'all, so here's a look at the Doom 2099. We'll look at some of the artwork here. Solicitation for X-Men 2099 trade paperback. I do have that. Cool little synopsis page of where we are previously. Shows the covers. I'm a big fan of that. The thing is, this is my favorite type of artwork, man. That mid-90s, late 90s Copper Age looking type artwork before we got too digital heavy. This is my jam and my jelly. We got Ghost Rider and Hulk 2099 right there. Captain America and Doom here. So it looks pretty interesting. I mean, I'm a big fan of Warren Ellis's writing, so I'm sure it should be pretty good. I like the artwork. Character's interesting to me. So we'll give it a shot, you know. Next up, I got another trade paperback. It's actually another complete collection. This is the Spider-Girl Complete Collection Volume 1. I'm a big Spider-Man fan and everything in the Spider-Verse. This was from a What If issue where Spider-Man was older, and I believe it was him and Mary Jane's daughter, Mayday Parker, was Spider-Girl. Yeah, and it does contain that What If 105, which is her first appearance. Then she got her own title in 98, 1 through 15, the Wizard 1/2 issue, and Annual 99. This has a $40 cover price, but it's a brand new book. I just got it off In Stock Trades, and if you're familiar with them, everything's heavily discounted on the day it comes out, 42 to 50% off. Sometimes lower dollar books are like 35% off. But interested to give this a read. Always like the character, so we'll take a look at it. Let's see what some of the art looks like. Another one that it's my era of art. I enjoy this type of artwork. I'm a Spider-Man fan. I used to have this graded in a 9.8 actually. Maybe I'll grab a picture off my Instagram and show you guys. Well, there she goes. Looks like she's undercover before she's Spider-Girl, maybe. Here goes older Peter, Mary Jane. They're her parents. I don't remember, but I feel like Peter knows she's Spider-Girl, but Mary Jane doesn't. I don't remember. And this was around the time after the Clone Saga, so her costume is basically the Ben Reilly new Spider-Man costume, but a female version. Like the artwork, though. It's kind of like Venom Pool before Venom Pool, like a What If character that had such a good reaction that they gave her her own run. Cool. Alright, next up, the big Marvel Omni for this haul. This is the Secret Invasion Omnibus by Brian Michael Bendis. Scroll heavy storyline, $100 cover price. It collects Secret Invasion Prologue and Secret Invasion 1 through 8, plus New Avengers 31 and 32, 39 and 34, Mighty Avengers 7 and 12 through 20, and New Avengers Illuminati number 1 and 5. So I definitely read Secret Invasion. I believe I read it digitally a couple years ago. I don't really remember what happens. Got a nice wraparound cover here. So I have the oversized hardcover that just collects the main story. Maybe we'll do a giveaway for that or something. But we'll take a look at some of the artwork here. All right, here's Secret Invasion. Here's the back. I already showed you guys the wraparound cover. Let's just take a look at some of the artwork on the inside here. So not like the Hickman books, it actually has the covers of the issues. Nice artwork here. Damn, it's a dope panel right there, yo. Yeah, I mentioned before, I definitely read the main story, and I know it's Skrulls, and nobody's who they seem, and obviously it's a Skrull invasion, but I really don't remember the specifics. I think this was back when I used to read comics and not really have good retention. So I'll have to read this Omni, do a recent reads on it. I've been way better lately about remembering and retaining this stuff. But you know, it's no accident that they released this so close to the Captain Marvel movie, which is supposed to be a Skrull-heavy movie. With some extras in the back. Look at these stamps. Yeah, remember this guy, like all the X-Men in one Skrull. Is that what that is? Or at least Cyclops and Wolverine. That's a dope Elektra Skrull. Greg Horn cover. It's kind of like a political propaganda type ads or something like that. Hero scripts. I never read scripts. I don't know. Does anybody read scripts in their Omnis? Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, here's some cool first appearances that were scrolled out. So the extras are pretty dope in this book, y'all. Cool. Alright, y'all. On to DC. We got the Silver Age Flash Omnibus Volume 3. Just continuing the line here. This collects Flash 164 through 199. Has a $100 cover price. Got it for probably $50 on in-stock trades. But yeah, take a look at it. Yeah, same type of hardcover as all the other books in the line. Brand new book, so you know what we got to do, right? Stretch that spine, y'all. I actually just shot a video just dedicated to how to properly open an omnibus. So I'll probably drop that the day after this, depending on what kind of content I got ready for that day. But it's a good video, I think. It's a short, fun one. A lot of the guys in the group, Gemini's Facebook group, requested me to do it, so I did it. Let's look at the artwork in this thing. Alright, y'all, so here we got the Silver Age Flash Omnibus. Man, I gotta keep it real with y'all. My OCD is the only reason why I'm still picking these books up. And the collector in me, so we'll flip through it. The Flash actually does have some issues that look pretty interesting based on the covers and stuff. Take a look at some of the stuff here. Like some of the Zoom stuff I'm interested in, and I don't know if that's this Omni or the last one. Alright, Flash 164. Oh, here you go. Some Zoom stuff. Looking like, what was that, Kid Flash? Is that Gorilla Grodd? Yeah. That's cool. I never understood the costume coming out of the ring. Like, what is that all about? With Superman? Alright, not too bad. The problem is, I'll never read this until I read the other two. I'm like a chronological reader, so I don't know when I'm going to read this thing, yo. Looks pretty decent. Alright guys, the last book of the haul was something that I just happened to stumble across on the In-Stock Trades Coming Soon section some months ago, and I had it on my wish list, and it dropped today, the Final Fantasy Ultimania Archive Volume 1 of 3. I'm a pretty big fan of the Final Fantasy franchise. When I got a PlayStation 1, the only game that I had with it was the 3-disc Final Fantasy 7. That was my introduction into the series. I could never really get into the prior games, or 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, but 13, I loved that game when it came out on PlayStation 3. I played the 2 sequels, and I like the lore and the mythos of the universe, but 7 was really my favorite one, so I'm definitely looking forward to the remake that they're coming out with, and the Volume 2, which should have 7 in it, because this covers Final Fantasy 1 through 6. But let's stretch this spine a little bit out and see what it looks like. I think it's like the second video game book I got. I did pick up the Street Fighter one, which is similar to this, but with a slipcase, kind of more like a Absolute. And I've seen the Super Nintendo and Nintendo ones. I see them when I go to like Best Buy, and I just never picked them up. I probably should grab those, but they look like an actual cartridge. So pretty cool. It looks like they have some dope artwork here. They talk about the characters from each game. Here's Final Fantasy 3. There's 4. Pretty cool stuff. So let's take a look at some of the artwork here. Before we do, it does have a $100. I'm sorry. It does have a $40 cover price. So I think it cost me like 25 bucks or something. So I said screw it. I don't have room for it, but I picked it up anyway. Alright, last one. Let's just take a look at this Final Fantasy Ultimania Archive book. I'm definitely a video game guy, so these kind of books always interest me. As far as Final Fantasy, I'm really more of a 7 type of guy. But, you know, still cool to have for the archives. Here's the first Final Fantasy game stuff, enemies and sketches. Looks like they have different background art. Here's some different characters. Oh, this is characters from 2. Memorable scenes. Pretty cool stuff. Here's from 3. I know the second volume is going to be dope, man. And the third one, if it had, you know, it's going to have 13 and 15 and all that. I haven't played 15. I have it, but I did the training mode, and I just never got back around to it, yo. Some cool looking artwork here. Okay, some maps. I heard 6 was like a lot of people's favorites, right? 8, I felt like 8 and 9 were too cartoony for me. I have 10 and the remastered versions of 10 and 12, but I just never play them. Maybe one day I'll get the urge. Alright, y'all, so that's the haul for today. Decent variety of books. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit the like on the way out. Let me know in the comments, what did you pick up? What are you planning to pick up? And make sure to subscribe to the channel for more Omnibus hauls, recent reads, Comic-Con footage, a bunch of other content, daily content. And y'all stay minty fresh, man. Peace. Oh, Miguel O'Hara, Ghost Rider. Oh shit.